Battery machines. This is a little WEEDO, uses Ego batteries. It's great for our jobbing. We sell it to help housing authorities and contractors, be it petrol or electric. The performance is identical, be it petrol or electric. This gives you hour-ish runtime with 2 batteries. And the battery machine is pretty quiet in use. That's going. This machine, as a machine, has adjustable handles to actually alter the position this way, and they fold forward for easy transport. They also go up and down to suit operators. So you can just set it up to suit whoever. It's an ambidextrous machine, which means you can then flick it to the left-hand side. You can then move this round there, alter direction. So if a person is left-handed, you can make it work for a left-handed person. Or you end up going into a blind corner, you can then sort it all out so you were stuck on one side. You can do it however you wish to. You can be curb lines with it, and generally you're using it side to side, like so. You will see the difference where we've just got into the blocks. It makes a really good job. It's a machine that we don't rate someone using for more than 2 hours continuously because of the physical demands of the operator. So if you're using it all day, it's the wrong tool. Simple as that. Head is again adjustable here for all the angles. You can see, follow the contours of the ground, and you can determine how hard it's impacting. The direction of rotation eases it along, so it pulls you along. That's the object, the exercise, so it pulls you along. You don't want the machine ever running flat because it's called bloody hard work. The torque reaction will just sling you everywhere. You have contact basically between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock approximately, and it gives you a good result. It gives you good penetration. That's the object, the exercise, is to actually get in the cracks, pull it out. If you're using a scraper and a hoe that many do, you just don't have that ability to get into the cracks. And we can do a far best job with any of the Kersten machines than you can do manually. Because if you're taking the detritus out, you're not offering a seedbed for the future growth. You've taken the seedbeds out, and so happy days, you've got clean finished.
What's more, and you're also not taking all the sand out. Because
No, you're not taking the sand.
That's the problem when you get going with a pressure wash.
Yes, you don't have
Average is coming up from
Yeah. You can see what we're doing or not. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
You can get the same result with this machine as I can the biggest machines, but it takes at least 10 times longer, and there's a massive amount of work involved physically.
But on the converse, good for getting in and around. You can get around a lamppost much easier with this, and in around a bench. Yeah.
No, we got this lot of rubbish here, and this is reasonably severe, and you can see these little tools will actually do the job. When you wear the brushes out, you want the same attack angle, so you actually just drop a chassis. So you then got maximum life for the brushes. We use the same brush on this machine as that one. This is very well thought through.
Yeah.
You know, you've got an ISO-mounted power unit, be it petrol or electric. Your vibes are reduced to minimum. You've got decent lashing points. The handles fold up for easy contact. On the battery machine, you can just pop a battery out. Ego battery, very familiar product. These machines have been thought through carefully.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you can use this lever and just moves my head across.
Yeah. You're not unbolting anything.
You're not obviously to the spanners. Then you can hang a nut here, just slacken that off, and you can then pull that and alter that angle. Super easy. This is purely a flow valve, so you got a lock there, press that down, and you open a valve.
Yeah.
Biodegradable oil, so it works. Moving on quickly. This particular unit is a generic walking tractor. You can put lots of different attachments on it. You've got knife mowers and sickle bar mowers on it, sweepers, gritters. It's a unit that you can use for all seasons. The more attachments you get, the cheaper the machine becomes, because then you don't have to keep buying another power unit. All Kersten machinery is designed from a sweeping perspective.
Yeah.
Everything else you look at on the market, all the competitors are designed from a ground care, tilling, grass cutting perspective. And the ergonomics and the balance and the vibration are massively different.
So if you had an area you wanted to use the edge cutter, and then if you didn't want to use it, you can just pull it up out of the way.
Or you just get rid of it. These are patented by Kersten, I think, or designed by Kerstens. Definitely designed by Kersten. And they've got a cutter inside. So you've got bits of wire and you also got strips of steel to actually cut the weeds.
Right.
So it's actually a bit more than it's just brushes.
Yeah.
So we can adjust this follows the contours of the ground gently to give you height. This wheel can be there equally. That bracket we just bolted on. This power unit has variable speed drive, and it's a mechanical drive. 2 drop belts, PTO shaft through. Take this off, put a sweeper on, put a gravel path renovator on, put a flail head on. It's a walking tractor. We put weights on this particular unit so we can actually get this to impact better. This power unit has a sliding chassis. So when we're using a really heavy attachment like the gravel path renovator, we can slide the axle forward and alter the pivot point. That's an optional extra.
Yeah.
Likewise, when we're using a weed head on this chassis, we generally use it without the weights because we can get the weight forward by moving the axle back. Useful little things, but it's an option not many people go for. But then you've also got decent lashing points. You've got adjustment on this head here, you've got adjustment there, and the wheel. So there's, again, a very adjustable product. Because a lot of the curbs and paths run down like that. So you want to actually get it down. You don't ever have these flat. If you're doing block paving like this and doing a large area, you just re-alter everything. So you're running basically between, say, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock on the clock. So tail end down. But so it works.